Art. What is art? It is the makings of objects, images, music that are beautiful or that express feelings, involving the conscious use of creative imagination made to be subjectively appreciated, primarily for their beauty or emotional power.
Hi, my name is Nursal Savila, and I consider myself an artist. I love to create and appreciate art. I think it is a very personal and dear thing to me, and I'm very passionate in it. It is a huge part of who I am as a person. Now, there are lots of forms of art. Like literature arts, there is poetry, drama, and stories, or visual arts like drawing, painting, photography, and sculpture, or performing arts like dance, theater, and music, or even applied arts like architecture, fashion design, and interior design. Now, if you were to ask me about my favorite forms of art, I would say, well, definitely drawing, painting, music, and not to forget architecture, fashion design because I like clothes, and lastly, interior design. And about the forms of art that I actually make are drawing, well, it is my favorite thing to do, and painting. Fun fact, I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to absolutely enjoy it. And lastly, fashion design. I'm still learning the ropes, but I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna tell you a little story. So when I was in kindergarten, I chose drawing as my extracurricular. And this is my first ever painting, a bird flying in the forest. Then in elementary school, I learned more about drawing. I joined tons of art competitions, and let me tell you, it was so fun. In junior high school, I started experimenting with my artworks, trying different mediums and art styles like abstract and pop art, and I painted on a t-shirt. In high school, I made a lot of art projects. I did murals, designs, posters, and properties for my class's theater performance. Like I said before, I joined art competitions back then. I joined Festival de Lomba Seni Siswa Nasional when I was in elementary school. I drew stories with images and made Indonesian culture-related drawings, jewelry designing, and also Arabic calligraphy. The most recent one was in 2020, a mural competition in ITB. Besides competitions, I also participated in art-related events. When I was in 10th grade, I joined a mural team. We did a mural underneath the Antasari flyover. The event was thrown by the governor of Jakarta, Anies Baswedan. Then, when I became a senior, I designed the stage and the front gate for my school's music festival called Freedom. Through my experience in art, I met a lot of people along the way. The first ever art teacher I had in kindergarten made a lasting impression on me and inspired me to keep drawing. Also, my art teacher in elementary school because he was the one that trained me to draw before competitions. And my teacher in high school. He organized everything for our mural event. On top of that, I also made friends through art. Like in the 2018 mural event, I made new friends from other classes and also my upperclassmen because we're in the same team. Then in 2020, my friends and I went on a road trip to go to a mural competition in ITB. From this, I realized that it's much easier to work with people who have the same passion as you. Now I'm gonna talk about doing art commissions. I started doing quote-unquote commissions when I was in elementary school back in 2013. I painted a turtle for my brother's art assignment and he bought me ice cream afterwards. Then I began to learn digital art and realism, like drawing celebrities and my best friends' faces. And now I'm open for actual art commissions. I do my business for my Instagram and Line account where people can contact me. From doing custom shoes to handmade books, custom phone cases and jackets, and of course, custom paintings. And I've also done some logo and packaging designs for small businesses. Personally, I think every artist have their own muses. And here are mine, my two idols, Rihanna and Beyonce. These two artists have inspired me to always push myself to do better in perfecting my craft. Their hard work and creativity inspired me to surpass my comfort zone. That is why I always paint them. Besides fan arts of Beyonce and Rihanna, I also do fan arts of other celebrities and fictional characters. This colorful one is the actress Zendaya, and the other ones are characters from animes like Attack on Titan and Haikyuu.
So if you want me to draw you with your favorite celebrity or character, you can hit me up.
You may be wondering, why is she doing all of this instead of studying other important matters? Well, the answer is pretty simple actually. I just simply love it. It makes me happy. Art has been a part of my life for a long time and it hasn't left since. It has affected me as a person. My personality, my attitude, and my principles in life. I became more creative, open-minded, and tolerant. I try to solve problems from understanding other point of views, and I try to see the beauty in everything because of art. I learn from my wins and losses in competitions, rejections, and my failures in projects. I learn from being told I dream too high. And the lesson is, if it makes you genuinely happy and it's a positive thing, don't listen to other people's words. You worked hard for this, and you're going to continue to rise to the top.
Right now, I'm a student of English Studies in University of Indonesia, and I'm currently part of the Arts Division in ICME. I have big dreams for the future. I want to own a fashion boutique and a hotel full of my artwork. I know, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but my dream job is being a fashion designer or work in the hotel and tourism business. And finally, this is the quote that I live by. To make living itself an art, that is the goal. By Henry Miller. The word art in this quote could mean beautiful. So, to make living itself beautiful, that is the goal. That's it for me. Thank you for watching my PechaKucha. Goodbye.